Then we have the ex-Death Row Women's Champion, the Metal Empress, Amelia Rock, age 26, standing in at 5 foot 3 inches tall and weighs in at around 117 pounds. Amelia was born in Birmingham, England, and grew from a rough upbringing. Reports say that her first crime was in self-defense as she was charged with assaulting her drug stepfather with a baseball bat to protect her and her mother. Amelia was deemed innocent, but her father went to jail for what is known currently the rest of his life. Psychological reports claim that Miss Rock has diagnosed borderline personality disorder, having huge amounts of pent-up aggression due to this mental illness alongside a youth of abuse. She started wrestling at age 19 in the rough and rising British background deathmatch circuit, making a name for herself for being, quote, the baddest British bitch. Amelia grew to love the hardcore side of professional wrestling, a love that thankfully for her began to pay the bills, but also a love that changed her forever. Between piercings, tattoos, and the constant bruises and stitches that she would end up with after her matches, the former champion has a body marked and scarred with stories of her life, taking on the heavy metal lifestyle of constant use of latex or leather in her wardrobe, heavy and excessive drinking, headbanging, and loud bombastic, distorted music, and mixing it with her genuine interest in Nordic myths, with some of her tattoos and her use of crude face paint, or war paint as she calls it. Amelia is no stranger to the Viking side of life, incorporating Norse gods into her appearance and life, like Freya, goddess of love and hunt, Tyr, the god of war, Sif, goddess of fertility, and Loki, the god of mischief. Amelia can be better described as a metalhead femme fatale, using her innate sexuality to manipulate, and if she can't manipulate, she will most likely lacerate. Amelia's moveset is most certainly clinic in utter brutality, not slacking on her brawler side. Both her finishing moves, the Kiss the Concrete and Badlands Rift, are just as vicious as they sound, both targeting the head and face of her opponent. Her most used is the Kiss. It puts her opponent dropped over her back, slams them face first into the floor in an inverted Alabama slam position, and then quickly locks in a camel clutch, clasping her hands across her opponent's freshly smashed orbital bone, precisely 85.9% of the time, resulting in an instant victory via tap-out. Amelia was awarded her title belt on the first ever Death Row live show and defended it against her still rival, the luchador, Calavera. She had an undisputed title run until she was defeated by Calavera herself in the guilty as charged pay-per-view.